Oh, 2023 is on the horizon. With that, changes to the channel. Oh, changes. Everyone loves changes, don't they? Oh, yeah. I was planning on making this video a little bit later, but with SZA releasing a new album, Little Sims releasing a new album, my precious schedule being tossed to the wind because of new albums, I figure, all right, let's talk about 2023 and what I want to do with the channel. First and foremost, before I get into some of the bigger topics, I was considering dropping the title Rocker Reacts from my video. It's been a year and a half of my journey into hip-hop. I enjoy hip-hop. I'm comfortable with hip-hop. I'm still a rocker at heart. I love rock. I listen to it regular, metal as well. But to call myself a rocker kind of feels a little, I don't know, misleading. And I initially used that to kind of lock down that title so that if you ever search that, I just pop up, and I do now. But I feel like it's time to shed that and simply go reacting to or something like that. Leave a comment how you feel about that. I think it's time to shed that skin. I think it's a natural evolution of my journey. It shows a sign of progress. Leave a comment. Vote for people who have also left a comment that you agree with, and we'll see what the community thinks of that. Biggest change for 2023 is going forward. When I do my reaction set list for each month, when I announce which albums I'm going to do, I'm only going to announce 3. I'm going to keep 1 week open per month for new releases. That's the plan. And this is part of my slow, deliberate change in direction from journey through hip-hop into current content. I feel that shifting into current content is extremely important in terms of the channel staying relative, staying current, even though I've already used the word a couple of times. The curse with reaction channels is once you go through all the big albums, that's it. And it's pretty much, okay, cool, thanks, you know? I like doing these album reactions. I like talking about the music. I like doing additional thoughts. I like that I seem to exist in my own little space of being a little bit more focused on lyrics and talking about artistic intent. And because of that, I feel like I can offer something to the community at large with that perspective. With hip hop, it's always about, is it fire, is it mid, or is it trash, right? And I don't really like that discussion. I don't want to exist in that portion. I want to kind of exist in more of the just appreciating music for what it is. And you can appreciate something while also not personally enjoying it. And the example I love to use is a painting. You can go somewhere and look at a painting and go, wow, that's an incredible painting, but I would never put that on my wall. Same kind of thing, right? So I think it's important for the channel to slowly go in that direction. The journey through hip-hop will continue to be the focus. There's still tons of classics albums I haven't heard. I want to keep working through those, but I also want to start bringing in, on the regular, new albums as I release, reacting to them. With that, the new album that I do each month, I'll start shifting additional thoughts for that album. I'll start calling them reviews. Again, part of kind of the, trying to make the channel turn towards a more current theme. Even though I don't really do reviews, that's not quite my thing. I like the additional thoughts style. The video will stay in that style, but using the term review just helps grab more attention. And I think what I'll try and do is, while keeping the additional thoughts style, try and just add a little bit more specifics to the album, why I liked the album. Maybe mention a couple lines that stand out to me, the lyrics, since I love lyrics so much, mention a couple lyrics. Just be a little bit more specific rather than explaining my personal experience with the album. A blend of that. It's not going to be a number review. I'm not doing anything like that. I think if anything, if I do like a style, it'll be more of a recommendation of listening. Absolutely, like must listen or, consider it, or I don't know. I haven't really figured out like how to rate an album. I think number reviews are stupid, so I'm not going to do that. I'll figure it out. What else? Oh, yes. Okay. So with doing a new album every month, right, in real time as they come out, and with the Grammys being awful, and they've always been awful. I don't pay attention to the Grammys. I don't care about the Grammys. It cracks me up when every year people complain about them, and I just think to myself, oh, stupid organization does something stupid. I've got merch that's coming. It's all focused around the concept of my calling songs jams, you know, good jam, fire jam. I'll make a video about that later. The merch will come in January at some point. But I thought, no, what would be fun is if I make my own award thing and call it the Jammies. So I'm going to make the Jammies. It won't go into effect from this year. It'll be as I listen through next year. So the Jammies will probably do, 13 months from now, right? January of 24. I'll announce the winners of the Jammies. I'm working with the artist who did all the merch. Her and I are trying to figure out, it'd be cool to actually have a little statue thing. That'd be fun. Anyway, now the Jammies will be a lot of fun, but I also want people to realize it's also going to be a curse. And while a lot of us in the community are upset that Denzel Curry got snubbed, Jid got snubbed with Forever Story, even though I haven't heard that, I saw a lot of people upset about that one. Keep in mind that as I do the Jammies and I make my nominations for who I think should be, album of the year and individual tracks and all this other stuff, I'm mostly going to piss off more people than I cheer on or whatever, or make happy. Because if, let's say the category, there's 5 or 6 nominees and only one can win, that means you're making one group of people happy and 5 groups of people pissed off. That's just the nature of the beast. But I think the Jammies, I think that's fun. I like the idea. I can incorporate new artists from the BROCKHAMPTON into that as well. Hand out Jammy awards to new artists that are highlighted in the BROCKHAMPTON. Which brings me to, I guess, the final point. The BROCKHAMPTON is coming back in 2023, more of a streamlined format, something to try and get more exposure to these artists. Week 1, it'll keep the same listening format unless we modify that, but going forward, we'll keep it the same for now. Week 1 being, it'll highlight 5 artists, 2 tracks each. We go through, listen to them, vote on the top 5. Same thing for the second week. And then the third week will be those 2 top 5s, listening to them again and voting on a top 10. And then the fourth week will be whoever takes first place out of that top 10, maybe have them on for an interview, maybe do a reaction to their full EP or album, listen to more tracks, whatever the focus trying to be. If you win the BROCKHAMPTON for that month, then you get a week, a Thursday night with me, either talking to me, my reacting to your music, whatever. Now, obviously, all the artists, they're not going to be available on a Thursday night. So that's going to be difficult. Ideally, they can show up. If not, it's no big deal. I'll just keep listening to their singles or an EP or an album, whatever. Do it live. I'm going to try and do this on YouTube. I have Twitch set up. I don't like Twitch. I don't want to split the user base. I want to keep everybody on YouTube. I think it's easier for people to find me there. So I'm going to try it on YouTube. Hopefully the streams don't get shut down. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, so that's the BROCKHAMPTON. That's coming back. I'm really going to push on that. That takes effort from me. That takes effort from everybody who's in Discord. It takes effort from the people who are in the community who want to support artists. I can't do it alone. So if you're finding new tracks, please send them to me on Twitter. Let me know. If you're in Discord, post them in the BROCKHAMPTON channel. We're going to work on that. It's hopefully with it only having to find new tracks, new artists 2 weeks out of the month takes a little bit of pressure off of us. For the months that have 5 Thursdays, I don't know what the fuck I'll do. We'll figure it out. But that's coming back. The BROCKHAMPTON is coming back. And I believe that is it. We got reaction changes. We got the BROCKHAMPTON coming back. We got additional thoughts on new albums. Those will become reviews. The videos that it's still the journey through hip hop, that will remain additional thoughts. So I'm not going to change that. I've got the new camera. I've got my thumbnails sorted out finally. The Jammies. Oh God, I'm excited about the Jammies. And I guess that's it. So there you go. Leave comments, leave feedback. I mean, I'm trying to guide the channel in a direction that I feel is appropriate. But at the same time, I have to be sure I do not alienate the fan base and the community that has grown around this, right? Because I work very hard at trying not to chase views. I don't want to do that. I want to just stick to what's working. And I don't want to change things so much that the people who do enjoy the channel go, well, I'm out. Because that doesn't work either, Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoy your weekend. It's raining in California. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I've got the windows open so I can like see rain, because it rains so rarely that it's actually like noteworthy when water falls from the sky here. Oh, one other change. Slurpee. I was thinking of attaching a laser beam to his head, you know, freaking laser beams attached to his head. What do you think, Slurpee? He doesn't really seem to care either way. All right, we'll see you guys.